So I'll leave with this closing thought. Another area where companies seem to go wrong is with, and I see this, it's with how they treat their employees. And think about this, how you treat your employees. Your employees will never treat your customers any better than you treat your employees.
Wow.
So raise the bar on how you treat your employees. Zappos does a great job with that. Amazon does a great job with that. Many other companies. And if you're looking to have those wow experiences for your customers, think about how you treat your employees, and that can make a big difference.
Well said. Hey, one last thing. We'd love to put you on the hot seat for a moment if we can. Of course, you heard us as we were asking Steve Bistris to share a mistake that he's made at some point in his career and what he learned from it. Could we get you to do that, a personal mistake that you've made in your career and what you learned from it?
Yeah, and since we're talking customer experience, do I have 60 seconds to tell the story?
No, you're good. You go ahead.
Okay, so I just told someone about this the other day. It's kind of funny, I think, for customer experience. So I used to publish a sports magazine called Inside Carolina, covered University of North Carolina basketball and football. A great way to go to a lot of games and great fun business to have. And it actually put me in an entirely different path in my career I never could have anticipated. But I own the domain name northcarolina.com. Pretty sweet domain name to have.
Yeah, really.
But owning the domain name northcarolina.com, surprising things happens. You get people who are thinking about going to the Outer Banks on vacation. They email you. They just email into info@northcarolina.com. Can you tell me about the Outer Banks? Or little Timmy in junior high is doing a book report, and he wants to know, he emails info@northcarolina.com. Why I don't know, saying, can you tell me the state bird of North Carolina? To people saying, I'm moving to North Carolina. Can you tell me more about like housing? And I'm thinking, can't they see on the website that it's a sports website? It's about basketball and football. They don't see this. So then I put down frequently asked questions about the state. I actually put answers to what is the state bird? What's the state capital? What's the population?
That's funny.
Tell me how to get in touch with people about travel and tourism, etc. And but every day these would come in, and every day for 7 years. And by the end of 7 years, it was starting to be kind of comical. Except it really I didn't have a lot of time to be dealing with all these questions, but I did my best to point them in the right direction. Well, one day I got an email from someone, and it was like the straw that broke the camel's back. I must have been real busy and aggravated that day, and who knows what. And she asked me a question about the Andy Griffith Show, which is set in North Carolina. And I thought, it's a sports site. She's asking me a question about the Andy Griffith Show? Are you kidding me? And against all best judgment, I hit reply, and I wrote a scathing email back and hit send. And, of course, you never want to do that. And but it's after 7 cumulative years of answering Little Timmy's book report questions. And
they wore you down, huh?
And 2 minutes later, I got an email back from this person who's probably maybe a senior citizen. It's probably her first time getting on the internet or doing email. And she said, "You don't sound like a very nice person." I felt so badly. And I wrote back to her and, made that right afterwards. But, a lesson learned from that is, everyone has a reason why they do things. And sometimes the reasons don't make sense to us. Sometimes, but there's always a reason. And I think having empathy for other people and treating other people as if you'd want them to treat you, no matter what the situation, is the way to go. And it's something we all know. And sometimes I think the lesson learned is even when we're in the most stressful situations, take a deep breath, think about how you respond, because there is a real person on the other end of that, even in the impersonal communication channels that happen online. And that really, I think I come across pretty sociable most of the time, but it really showed me that every interaction we have with people, every one of them, there's a real human being on the other side of that. No matter what the experience is. And I think we want to have our actions consistent with how we'd want our own personal brands known. And I have my own personal brand. I'm really looking for people to have those wow experiences and for people to say, that was spectacular. And so your execution has to be consistent with your vision. And I'll throw that out there as a time something didn't go right, but I hopefully turn that around.
Well, for what it's worth, David, having you on the show today has definitely been a wow experience. We have thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back sometime. Todd, anything else to add? What'd you think about this show?
Oh, it was a good one. I look forward to listening to it again. Two wonderful, bright guests.
Well, we have to go back and listen to the algebra anyway, right?
That's just not worth my time.
Until next time, this is Stone Payton, Todd Schnick, and the entire Radio X family saying we'll see you in the fast lane.